No matter what type of anime you're into, there is just something electrifying about a well-made fight scene. Whether it's a man versus man showdown or a full-blown battle royale, the sheer excitement of watching your favorite character unleash their powers on the ops is downright addictive. As we assemble the top 10 fights of winter 2024, let's start off with the heart-pounding clash between Mashel and Macaron in the adrenaline-packed world of Mashle Magic and Muscle. With the final exam for the Divine Visionary selection being a one-on-one match, Mashel learns his opponent is none other than the thrill-seeking Margaret Macaron. Don't let his clown makeup fool ya, because he's about to give Mashel quite the workout. Macaron unleashes a relentless barrage of spells upon Mashel, pushing him to the brink. With Mashel seemingly on the ropes and his ears bleeding from the onslaught, the tension is super solid. However, as the protagonist and namesake of the show, defeat is not an option for Mashel. In a stunning display of resourcefulness, he unveils unconventional tactics, utilizing his mastery of muscle magic to turn the tide in his favor. As Mashel gains the upper hand, the intensity of the battle reaches new heights. The animation in this showdown is nothing short of spectacular, with each frame brimming with impact and flair. And it's evident that the composer of the original soundtrack poured their heart and soul into their work, as the music perfectly complements the action, capturing the ferocity of the clash while infusing it with that special Mashle magic. Hold on to your seats, because this is just the tip of the iceberg. We've got 9 more jaw-dropping fights to dive into, and trust me, they only get crazier from here. Next up, we're delving into a battle featuring Himari and Yachiho from Chained Soldier. In the realm of the esteemed Azuma family, where excellence is the norm, Himari carries the weight of familial expectations on her shoulders, particularly with her older sister Yachiho setting the bar high. Despite her best efforts, Himari often finds herself facing defeat. However, a game-changing moment arrives when Himari joins forces with Yuki to confront her biggest bully, her own sister, Yachiho. This showdown marks a pinnacle of animation prowess in the series' combat sequences. In a nail-biting clash, Himari and Yachiho go head-to-head, each unleashing their unique abilities. Himari strategically employs her learning ability, even mastering her sister's skills through copying Kyoka's slave ability. The battle unfolds with breathtaking animation, perfectly capturing the intensity of each maneuver and the emotional weight of sibling rivalry. Through practice, teamwork, and sheer determination, Himari and Yuki strive to outmaneuver Yachiho's time-altering powers. In the end, it's a close call, but Himari emerges victorious in the very first match of the inter-squad exhibition, marking a triumphant moment of redemption and newfound respect within the Azuma family hierarchy. Advancing into the fray, we're greeted with a riveting clash between Metal Rouge and Violet from Metal Rouge. Set in a cyberpunk world on Mars, Metal Rouge follows the journey of an android girl tasked with hunting down rogue androids to safeguard humanity. In this epic confrontation, the formidable singer Viola faces off against the artificial human Rouge. Both are capable of transforming into combat forms with awe-inspiring designs that leave fans in awe. Their armor serves as a visual spectacle, perfectly complemented by the stellar animation that infuses each strike with undeniable force. This battle serves as a glimpse into the world of Metal Rouge, enticing audiences with its promise of adrenaline-pumping action and unforgettable characters. Let's dive into the action-packed showdown between Soujirou and the Golems in the next series, Ishura. Now, this is the kind of anime that traumatizes you from the get-go, so get your therapists on speed dial as we set the scene for this epic battle to take place. A city is under attack by a massive mechanical monster, unleashing smaller golems that wreak havoc everywhere. Yuno, a bystander, witnesses her friend's tragic demise at the hands of these monstrous creatures. Just when all hope seems lost, Soujirou, armed with a sword, steps in to save the day, effortlessly dispatching the golems with incredible skill. The sheer intensity of the fight is palpable as Soujirou faces off against the menacing golems and the towering monstrosity. Initially, the golems appear overwhelming, striking fear into the hearts of onlookers. But then Soujirou enters the fight, slicing through the mechanical beasts with precision and ease. The animation and sound effects elevate the experience to new heights, immersing viewers in the heart-pounding action. Next up is Arajin's epic showdown in Bucchigiri. In the rough-and-tumble world of a delinquent-packed school, no one bats an eye at all-out brawls. But when Arajin and his pals find themselves on the receiving end of a savage beatdown courtesy of the villainous Shindu, the stakes skyrocket. It's only when Mahoro, Arajin's adorable crush, becomes a target that he finally gets serious, unleashing his might. Even before this pivotal moment, the fight's choreography crackled with energy, especially as Shindu laid waste to Arajin's crew. But when Arajin decides to go all out, the intensity ramps up to a whole new level. In the latest showdown from Solo Leveling, we witnessed Jin Woo facing off against the formidable assassin known as K. After witnessing Jin Woo's devastating prowess in his battle against Kang and his men, it's hard to imagine him going up against anyone more lethal. Yet, here he is, facing off against one of the deadliest B-rank assassins in the series. The entire duel is a clash of assassins, with both fighters unleashing their full arsenal of skills. However, Kang, underestimating Jin Woo's true capabilities, pays the price for his arrogance, especially after his ruthless act of taking down Mr. Kim, who was on the path to redemption. Throughout the battle, Kang believes that he has the upper hand, relying on stealth tactics to gain an advantage. But little does he know that Jin Woo is no ordinary hunter. With each move, Jin Woo's aura overflows with power, showcasing his formidable strength and determination. The battle is a spectacle to behold, living up to the hype that surrounds it. As Jin Woo taps into the depths of his power, unleashing his bloodlust, the atmosphere becomes both awesome and menacing. Yet, despite his preparations, Kang is ill-prepared for the darkness that Jin Woo is about to unleash upon him. This showdown raises the stakes even higher, pitting two equally matched opponents against each other in a battle that will leave fans on the edge of their seats. Undoubtedly, Frieren has given us two cultured waifus, so of course, seeing Fern and Frieren head-to-head would be one spicy battle. What we're about to witness is an intense battle that is essentially a clash between the original and her clone. While Fern mostly stays on the sidelines observing the duel, the spectacle of two equally matched opponents going head-to-head is truly mesmerizing. What makes this duel so captivating is that both combatants possess identical abilities and battle strategies. Frieren, a mage with unparalleled mana output and over 1,000 years of experience, is incredibly powerful, to the point where only her clone can truly rival her. The fight itself is a breathtaking display of magic, filling the screen with vibrant colors and spellbinding effects. It's truly awe-inspiring to witness Fern deliver the final blow, cementing this moment as one of the standout highlights of the winter season. As the myth fades into legend, the undefeated hero Sunraku faces his toughest trial yet against the formidable Wezaimon, the Tomb Guard. Wezaimon isn't your ordinary monster. He's clad in imposing armor and stands guard over Setsuna's eternal slumber. But this isn't your average graveyard encounter. Wezaimon's involvement in Setsuna's demise during the Age of Divinity has left him burdened with guilt and driven by a loyalty that defies death. Swearing to guard her final resting place for all eternity, Wezaimon presents a formidable obstacle for any would-be intruders. It's Sunraku's quick wit that grants him the edge needed to confront his formidable foe, the strongest boss in the anime. Every frame is a masterpiece, with intricate details showcasing every fragment, every sparking clash, and even the subtle fractures in Wezaimon's armor. This is what truly defines epic. However, Sunraku isn't the only badass we know, because Higan from Ninja Kamui gave us such a good fight when he took on the ninjas that we had no choice but to place him number 2. Emerging from a wheelchair, Higan finds himself relentlessly pursued by ninjas. Using their own weapons against them and employing his ninjutsu, he transforms into an unstoppable force of nature. The pinnacle of his showdown occurs in an elevator, where we witness a first-person view of Higan, dispatching his adversaries with ruthless efficiency, leaving a trail of bodies in his wake throughout the hospital. Now, for the cherry on top of the cake, we present to you the ultimate showdown that clinches the number 1 spot on our list, Law vs. Blackbeard from One Piece. What's remarkable about this fight is that both fighters are considered side characters, yet the animation turns this clash into a cinematic masterpiece. Despite the outcome not being what fans might have hoped for, the intensity of the moment is undeniable. The animation showcases the incredible progress One Piece has made since its inception. Blackbeard's display of power is unmatched, surpassing even Law's formidable abilities. With excellent pacing in both animation and action, this fight rightfully earns its place at the top of our list of the top 10 fights of winter 2024. And with that, we conclude our rundown of the most thrilling battles of the season. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and let us know in the comments down below your favorite fight from winter 2024.